Hello, 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 hello. All right. Okay, let's talk about my transformation. Okay, let's be honest. All of us will have, you know what, let me fix this for a second. Let's be honest. All of us will have a transformation in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4, 5, 10, whatever. But right now, what we have to make sure is that whatever transformation we have is the best version we could ever have. That was a bunch of words together. Anyways, 5 years ago, from this person dancing in the bathroom right here. Right here. 5 years ago, the guy who was dancing in that bathroom to the guy now. There's a huge, huge difference, to be honest. If I look back, probably everyone who looks back, they're probably gonna cringe. But we have to make sure that you cringe and not be proud. Okay, so in this video, we're gonna talk about how I transformed my physical self, how I transformed my mindset, mental, and how I transformed my financial situation. Now, I got some notes here. So, fitness. I got into maybe 2.5 years ago. Started in this exact room, just doing push-ups and whatever. And eventually, there is a fitness center near me. Got started there. But if I could ever tell someone, please get a fitness fitness program, that's what I meant. Yeah, so please get a fitness program. For me, there's this app, FitnessAI. I don't know how much AI they use, to be honest. Nowadays everyone just puts AI next to their websites, and so here. And it takes you what to do every single day, from whatever you can think of. Even if you don't have the equipment, it will still give you different exercises for you to do. And that's amazing. And the thing is, if it wasn't for this app, I probably wouldn't have these. I probably wouldn't have these. I probably wouldn't have probably wouldn't be where I am today. The thing is, I know, because I stopped using it. Man went down the hole. Man went down the hole. It was not good. I tried doing like all body every single day, like one set. Bro, this social media is dumb. It will influence you in the wrong way. So, get yourself a basic fitness program. If you can't have the app, I mean, it's like, I don't know, $30 per year or something. So you can definitely spend that on yourself. So anyways, yes. Other than that, protein, protein, protein. Starting out, I was drinking protein, but it was like 60 grams per day. And I guess I was feeling better, but it was like just, I thought I was getting bigger until I started eating more protein twice a day. Let me tell you, I was getting big. People were noticing type of big. So, but the thing is, I swear to God, I hate drinking protein powder. Love protein. Powders make me go. There's no joke there. Oh, let me turn off this thing, by the way. My laptop. Anyways, so I stopped doing it, and went back to your normal basic-ish muscles, and I was just doing it because I wanted to go to the gym, and I didn't want to, obviously I didn't want to quit. So I just did one time, and I was fine with it, how I looked. And then I got tired of that one-time powder too. I was like, well, that's too bad. Can't do that. Gotta find something else. So then we find this thing. Let me tell you, the best thing you'll probably do. You go to Costco, $26. You buy like 4 cases of them for like $100, $90, and drink twice a day. Eat some protein during the day with your meals. I am telling you, these guns, they will come, and they will come big, and they will come huge, my guy. So, other things that I noticed once, I thought I was, my chest was feeling a bit full. I had some biceps. I felt strong. I felt confident. When I say strong, I don't mean physically strong, which I guess I was, but strong as, like, if there's a conflict during my day, I can tackle it. And when I say by conflict, I mean if someone wants to throw a punch, you make sure I will giving one back. So conflict. So if there's a conflict, when I'm out with my girl, if anything happens, you damn sure I am there. First thing first, you don't want to ever get into a fight ever. If you can, get away from it, do that. If you can run away from it, do that. Never try to fight, because people are crazy. They might just... So, but the thing is, if someone does try, I can protect myself and protect whoever I am with. And that gives you such a confidence boost that, you probably have to get that when, I don't know, you're training like with boxing or, jiu-jitsu or like some multi or something. It's crazy. It's like the best thing you can do. And once you feel that, you'll probably never want to leave the gym or give up on it. I think that was the biggest thing. And last point about physical. You will get girls. I don't like to talk about girl stuff. I don't know. It's just like I don't care much about that part. But I know a lot of people do. I guess weirdly, people say, on Instagram, you won't when you get biceps, all the men just come and talk to you about how you. Sure, some people may talk to you, some guys will talk to you. What's wrong with that? Second, you will. I'm telling you, you will get girls with muscles. I don't know whoever tells you won't. I don't know whoever tells. Okay, my camera died. Okay, so on girls, you will get girls. That's period. I got myself a beautiful person who I love, and I'm pretty sure that was because of my muscles, right? It was in the gym, so I'm pretty sure it is that. But I hope she loves me besides my muscles, which I do. Anyways, let's get to the next topic. How I transformed my mindset. I have something for you. I know. I know you have seen this book before. I know you've seen, if you're on this channel, you have seen this book before, Meditation by Marcus Aurelius. I think every man, every person wanting a transformation needs to read this book. I probably will go through it again because it's been a while I've read it, but a couple of years I should go through it. But this book, even if you don't want to read the book, read a summary, YouTube, watch a summary, watch a video on it. There's, plenty of guys making videos on books and stuff. And this will change your life. How? Let me get close to my mic. Philosophy is something that I started to love after reading this book. It teaches you, if you're around me, you'll probably think I'm like the coldest person. Coldest mean calmed person, not cold as like straight. Maybe I am, who knows. But calmest person. I know that because people tell me. In Urdu they say, ठंडा जा बंदा. मैं ना ठंडा जा बंदा हूँ. You'll never get me angry. You'll never get me irritated. Maybe, as a person, as a person who's part of life and part of nature, you get irritated, you get angry, but this book will teach you how to deal with those. How to deal with those. Because it's never okay. It might be okay, but it does not benefit you to get irritated by things that you can't control, to get angry at things in the grand scheme don't matter. I honestly believe, you should read this book. I was never into reading books. I promise you I was never into... In high school, reading was to me as like, how girls used to read novels and Notebook. I don't know if that's a movie, probably a book too. I don't know, man. I never watched it. So I always thought, that's what books were. Obviously, I'm wrong. There's plenty of books that will change your life. And don't just read self-help books. There's a bookology right here, but my tripod is on it, so I don't want to move that. I'm reading this book right now. Won't really recommend yet because I'm quarter through and still haven't learned much from it. Also, why did that? I want my dinosaur on, man. Okay. And I have plenty of books right here, which some I have read and some I have not. And you'll say, why have you not read those, Momin? There is a word in Japanese about it. I don't remember, but you collect, and whenever you feel like reading, you'll grab a book and read. Because it's like same as diet. If you don't have it, you won't eat it. But if you have it, you'll eat it. But it's here opposite. If you have the book, you'll read it. Even sometimes you don't want to. But if you don't have the books, but you do want to read, then you're stuck. So I'll rather have books, and then read. So anyways, put these on the side. Read your books. I don't know, like high school or whatever. And then, gratitude. I learned this from Hamza, my man. Hamza, Kitta Hamza. If you haven't watched it, look, obviously, if you were here, you probably have watched Hamza. But he taught me how to be grateful towards others. You know, before I was always just so shy to give compliments. I still am super. I am not a talkative person at all. So I'm just like, even if I felt like something was good and complimentable, I would just stay quiet and let it just go, and just stand there, which I still sometimes do, because you cannot fix all of it at same time. It's step by step. So from Hamza, I learned how important it is to be. Assalamualaikum. Sat do.
Mistri hoई है
मेरी एक और शर्ट भी है ऐसी
केड़ी
ग्रीन जे रंग दी इंज दी मटेरियल दी
क्रीम रंग दी
ग्रीन है
ग्रीन है
कदू किधर और तो कैसी है
अपने ही तो किसी
ये
नौ बजे निकलना
कैमरे में सलाम करना
हाँ
सलाम करना कैमरे में
क्यों
वीडियो बन रही है
कोता अस्सलाम वालेकुम कैमरा साहब.
Okay, that was my mom. She's the sweetest person. Gia! So, anyways, where were we? So, gratitude. So, once I learned from Hamza, I went on Instagram, and all my friends and all my previous family who I, talked with before when I was in Pakistan, or when, people I've talked in high school but never did. So I went back and typed a decent paragraph text and sent them to people who I felt needed the appreciation and have gave it to me, but I never had an opportunity to give it to them. Whatever it is. And it felt super good. I texted my aunt that she was my favorite aunt, and she was so happy, and she still talks about it, and talks to other people how I told her I'm her favorite. She is my favorite aunt. She talks to my sister about it. It's like nice. It's like how can you not love that? And it would probably never happen if you never initiated. A lot of people talk about, oh, if they wanted to, they'll text me first. If they wanted to, they would. If you wanted to, you could too. And take responsibility. Does not matter what other people do. If other people are not as smart as you are. That's not being arrogant. That's just that's just a reality. So you have to take your step. It does not matter. I hate, when people, they never call me, so why would I call you? Get your ego out of here. And also, that's also a book I read, Ego is Your Enemy, by Ryan Holiday. Amazing book. Get your ego out. It doesn't matter, man. Who cares? Who cares? Just do what you personally have to do. It should not matter to you what others do to you. You do what you have control on. And you can go ahead and call other people and be grateful to them and be thankful to them. So, besides that, I took Iman Ghazi's, a course. Iman Ghazi's course, which I to be honest, think it's overrated as hell. But it put me into a mindset where I dream as big as I could. Right now, I'm building a trailer rental company, my traditional business. I have only one trailer. But the thing is, I'm looking at that business as like $300 million worth company. It's that business is like just as like real estate. So it put me towards, I don't think about these small things anymore. It's just abundance mindset. When you go out, you don't go to a cheap place to eat. It's not that it's cheap as the food is bad or the food is good. It's about the environment you're in. It's about to be honest, it is so true to have people who are willing to spend, I don't know, $100 per meal. It just gets your mind out of, isolated mindset. You have to be in an abundance environment for you to have an abundance mindset. That's the biggest thing I got from Iman Gadzhi's course. And to be honest, for that alone, it's probably worth, I don't want to say to go spend like $3,000. Please don't. You can probably learn agency business on YouTube or whatever. But for me personally, that mindset, abundance mindset, just like is everything. The thing is, now I look at goddamn. That was my pre-workout. Anyways, I should have not told you that. But anyways, it is important, and that's also the reason why I'm still at 9 to 5 job. 9 to 5. I say 9 to 5 because it's like a job. It's not my own thing. But it is my cousin's business. I work there as like a dispatcher, daily day-to-day things. In family business, there is no one particular duty. You just do everything, and it's the worst thing ever you could ever want. But anyways, for being there, I'm around people who have more than I've ever seen. There's a guy we know. Mans have like Lamborghinis, Ferraris, these ultra low amount, like super rare motorcycles. It is crazy. And I probably would have not got there if I didn't have that 9 to 5. If I didn't have that job. And I probably wouldn't have started my trailer business if I wasn't in 9 to 5. So people who tell you to like quit 9 to 5, this 9 to 5, that, shut up. Like, you can start your business. You should start your own thing like I'm doing right now. You should do your own thing. But you shouldn't throw what's working until another thing is working. You cannot throw this away until this thing is, this thing is working. You cannot throw this away. So, even though I, absolutely do not like to do like day-to-day things there because it's super exhausted and exhausting. But it puts me with the people who I can learn from, who are a lot further in life than me. There's we have this family relative, family friend. You'll probably say it. He works with gas stations and like big highway travel centers. Like, man's bought it for like $1.5 million, and now that thing is worth like 11 million. Like, I probably would have not known these opportunities exist, and now I do. Now I do. I don't know at what point, I turned into my mindset into the financial, but we are in financial now. Another thing that will probably help you in your financial situation is budgeting. Okay, when I talk about budgeting, people flip out. When I say budgeting, I don't mean to count your pennies. I don't mean count your pennies. I mean to understand your money, to understand what's going on. I feel like a lot of people just like get paid, ching ching, spend, get paid, ching ching, bills, you don't end up with understanding your financial situation. So what I've done is I have 2 different accounts. Every time I get paid, I move my expenses to a different account. So whatever expense I have, gas, insurance, medical, whatever I have, that goes out of my expense account, and I never have to worry about my expenses again, because every week they're taken care of. Every week the amount of percent of my salary goes into a different account for my expenses, and rest is for me to spend. Such a peace of mind, you'll probably will never understand it until you do it. Because I know how it feels like. I've been negative on my accounts. I've been like, it will make a man cry. Because it made me cry. But yeah, understand your financial situation. That's probably, it will take like 50% of your stress out of your head. And stress will kill you, my friend. It will kill you if you don't take care of it. So we talked about having a budget, being around abundance mindset people, being around rich, wealthy people. It is extremely important. You have to think yourself. You have to, the day you stop dreaming, the day you stop believing that you'll make it, the way you get comfortable with mediocrity, the day you get comfortable with average is the day you lose. Is the day you probably will unsubscribe from this channel, and probably should. Because here, if you're here, I don't want you to ever quit. Always. You should never. The day you stop trying, you'll lose. And that's like my core belief. Never stop trying. The day you stop trying, you will lose, my friend. And if you're a person who feels stressed all the time, try meditation. I'm not very good at it. I just do when the days I feel extra stressed. So that day I just, sit in the car for like a couple of minutes and, just focus on my breathing, and it helps. But I'm not going to tell you because I'm not very consistent with it. So I'll feel like a hypocrite. So I won't tell you that. So those were some couple things, you know, will that have changed my life and that could change your life. And then if you probably do them, they will probably definitely change your life for good. And drink your protein. I will see you next week. Adios, amigos. Yeah, and my seat doesn't go all the way back. Anyways, bye bye.